So in January 2013, we finally did something. We actually got everybody together who I'd spoken about, people who were talented, I wanted to work with. We brought them all together for a meeting. And the basic meeting was, we want to make this project, we want to have ownership of this project, and we want you to be involved in it. Unfortunately, nobody left, possibly because we had free tea and coffee as well, and cake. But people sat through the meeting. They were really, really pleased with everything that we were doing, and we decided that we were going to launch Kickstarter in 2013. The initial ideas that we had for shooting were going to be the opening sequence. I would always love the opening sequence of the script. I love the whole script, obviously, but I felt that the opening sequence was something that had been worked on and had been developed into something that I really, really liked. It's very simple. It's a simple montage, and I actually felt that it would be everything that Duel Shock would be. Eugene, our producer, quite rightly had a heart attack when I suggested this, because obviously he's got to try and think about how these funds were going together, and the fact that the opening sequence contains a hollow head, several hundred corpses, lots of blood, lots of guts, burnt out cars, destruction and mass death. We decided we might change it for something a bit more simple. We began to think of what else we could do, and Toby was very keen on actually bringing the characters into it. And obviously we hadn't fully cast as yet, but to introduce you to the characters of the story. And so we began to bounce different ideas of making a little short and trying different things out, when we came up with this really nice little, well, we like to think it's a nice idea, but to create a vignette or of part of what Duel Shock would be. So if you, let's say it had been made, you have all 6 episodes, and you reach in and you want to show somebody what Duel Shock is like, you go, hang on, I'll just get this episode, I'm just going to show you that scene. And that's what we wrote, or it's essentially what we wrote, what Toby wrote, and the idea of what we wanted. As if you'd taken, say, episode 5, you started to watch it, and your friend had come in and said, what the hell is this? And you can talk about it. We wanted to, this is a series which has got people running around with 3D glasses and colanders on their head. This is a series that has a very, very bizarre, unseen alien life force that we have within there that we wanted to get in there. This is a TV series that is quite out there, I think, and I suppose that we wanted to try and get that across within the story as well. So what we ended up with is just this slice, a 6-minute slice of Duel Shock, which is what the Kickstarter campaign was. We put it all together. It all came together. We got ourselves a crew. We went into pre-production, or Toby and Eugene went into pre-production. I went on holiday for 2 weeks. And I came back, I think on August the 15th, 2013, and we went into production. And principal photography, the first ever shots of Duel Shock began filming on August the 17th. 2013. It was our first time we ever shot anything.
Market. Slate 13A.5, take 2.
Sound! Was that speed? Yeah. Camera!
Set.
Action!